Hey guys, welcome back to Mike at Midnight Live. God, I gotta remember to stop doing Welcome back to Mike at Midnight Live. I'm Mike. It's midnight. Let's stream. Alright, so now we've got some tours to do. So we're gonna go ahead and start with Day 3 of the European Tour this time. Not lying this time. Promise. It's actually Day 3. And then we'll move on into this new Intercontinental Tour we've got going on. So let's get started. Oh, no. I'm still gonna I'm gonna be here with this game like scheduled. Every Friday through Monday and Wednesday at midnight. I'm trying to do at least 2 a day. So, hey C, how's it going? No, that long one was mostly a test just to see if the restream service that I use can hold a long stream like that without dropping off. The only problem was the quality that was going through was not where I wanted it to be. Unfortunately, it was streaming at 1,000 kilobytes per second, which I was looking for 5,000. So that was my software had like changed the numbers on me or something for some reason. But now that that's all taken care of, let's see. Where do I have Booker T at? Manage. Oh no, his moves are all super weak. You can't use the Bookman. Let's use Dean. Hey King, how's it going? Also Daniel, as far as that, like I said, that episode goes, if you want to watch it, go for it. Wasn't that great. I died a lot. His big boot. But I don't have the TP for that at the moment, not by a long shot. Let's see, we're gonna we'll go up one. Drop. Boom. So again, this will probably be a bit of a sleepwalking episode too, depending on how things, get. But yeah, no, that Titan Souls video, that was, oh god, that was just, I died so much. And I kept trying. I just kept trying until I finally got it. But it took me 2 hours just to beat 2 bosses. 2 hours! Yeah, because I haven't even upped the boot at all, so I can throw 2 TP at it to boot it up to 2. Seriously, like a zombie, I'm just sleepwalking through. Okay, so for anybody who does jump on here, how many we got? 3? I'll wait until a little later, but that's what I'm worried about. You know what? I'm still working on that one. I'm hoping, no guarantees on whether or not I'll be able to do an afternoon one tomorrow for that. But I'm still definitely into it. I just wish I could figure out why nobody seems to be able to find my faction to join it. So that's a tough call. The only reason I'm not doing that at this point is just because I do have people who are kind of accustomed to this being here. And man, if you know human nature at all, they do not like it when you mess with their schedules. So the fact that a lot of people are gotten used to this being here, if I busted it out in the afternoon and started doing it in the afternoon, they'd probably lose their, stuff. But that's the thing, is I just, honestly, I don't know. I would have to sit there and play with it a bunch. It becomes this weird balancing act. It's like, okay, do I do champions in the afternoon and risk losing the people who are used to me being here, or is it going to garner me more people? I know the one time we did it, we got a lot, but again, sometimes I'd rack some of that stuff up too as a fluke. I've had times where we have racked up, 30, 35 people watching at night too. So it becomes a I'm not sure when or how they're watching. Oh my god. Can I have that? Ah, no. I can't have nice things. Cutter. Boom. Cut it. I don't know if I could, you know what I gotta do? I gotta start setting up polls or something like that. Well, they're gonna get the content fix anyway. I mean, again, look at my Champions videos compared to anything else. It becomes, I don't know if Champions is succeeding because of its time slot, or if it's, I mean, I know it's succeeding, but that's the thing, is I don't know if the other stuff will succeed in that time slot. It's a playing around process. We got 4. See? I've got 4 right now, and we're on Champions, and it's 6 minutes in. So it's a slow night. That's the thing. It's like, I can't rack anything up because there's no pattern. Nothing follows. The only thing that has had a stable pattern as far as analytics go is that there's more views on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. So that's just the fact of the matter. Like I said, if my main, demographic was, US, UK, Canada kind of area, it'd be easier to plan those kind of things out. But like I said, one of my primaries is India, and everything else is just a hodgepodge. So I'm stuck in this situation where I won't be able to please everybody all the time. On top of that, I like to dedicate more time to Champions, because the problem is, in most cases, I do the second stream before I go to work. So I don't always have the time to dedicate to that stream. That would be the thing, is like, if I'm going to give an hour to Champions in the afternoon, I would have to start at least at 12:30, which doesn't always happen, because again, I'm up so late that sometimes I don't even crash until about 2, maybe 3 in the morning, And unfortunately, because I'm getting older, I'm an old man, sometimes my body requires, he's gonna screw me. Damn it. Okay. But like I was saying, since I'm old, my body has been lately requiring roughly 8.5 to 9 hours of sleep minimum. So things become difficult because I have a routine and everything else I need to do too. Hey, Jay. Like, that's the thing. It's like, Jay, let's take Jay for instance. Oh, you suck! Great. Gonna have to do Andre again. See, I try not to sleepwalk through these, but I hate Andre. I hate Andre so badly. Okay, Mike, you have to calm down. You have to calm down because you almost gave yourself a damn aneurysm earlier today. Okay? So, relax. Relax. Maybe later, Brent. No, I'm not opening packs. I don't have the money for packs right now. Okay, so like I was trying to say, let's take Jay for example here. Jay is in school every time I'm doing this at midnight. So, but what are the odds that he's actually going to be available in, 12 hours from now? Jay's in school, so 12 hours from now would probably be him sleeping. So, do I? I don't have enough money for a token bag. They're 150. Yeah, I've only got 79. Yeah, I bought a token bag already because I was hoping to get some more microphones for my scener, but that did not occur. I got another freaking boa. Now I'm to a point where I'm sitting here going, well, great, now I've got so much stuff, I might as well just wait and evolve Taker. Mike's gonna scream, Mike's gonna scream. But yeah, so like right now, yeah, I could either get Jay when he's in class, or I could get Jay while he's sleeping. Now again, there's no guarantee because Jay is one person. But that's the thing, I have to look at it from the perspective of so many people, because I've got at least what are we sitting at now? We're at what 905, 906, something like that. We were sitting at 590 before I started this game. So, what's the math on that? 590, 10, what, 410? No, other way, 380? So we've gained, I don't know, but that you see what I'm saying? Yeah, 380. Something to that effect. I can't do math. So the problem becomes that I've gained all these people who are here almost primarily for these streams, and if they want to catch it live, well, I can't appeal to over 300 people all at once. I've got to, honestly, the only thing I can do in this situation is appeal to my schedule. So, and it becomes, if you want to watch my stream, you work around that. Hey, Shredder. Hey, Mud. Hey, Joel. And if you can't work around it, like I said, by all means, my videos are always going to be here, you know? I just, like I said, I feel bad. It does, but you know what? Games like this are far more interesting on a live stream than in a pre-recorded. Only because, what am I going to do for, you know... Okay, I don't know what that comment meant. But like I'm trying to say is, like, what am I going to do with this game by myself, you know? I need you guys to actually be here for it, you know? I need to be able to talk to you. Like the one guy was saying, Rage, oh, no, I think his name was, on my Titan Souls video, he was saying that, you know, one of the reasons you all flock to me is because I talk to you guys about wrestling, and you can tell It's okay, Jay. Peace. Like on your way out. Like on your way out. So, he was saying that one of the reasons you guys, connect with me is because I'm a fan. You can tell I'm a fan. And, I'll sit here and talk wrestling with you guys all day long. And now that I've got some more people here, don't tell me about Raw. I haven't watched the last 2 matches yet, okay? So, I only got up to the end of Sasha and Alicia. I'm going to be finishing that off once I finish this off. But no, so Daniel, don't worry. I'm definitely gonna continue Shadow Wars because I'm having a blast with it. But like I've said before, hi Evil. Evil Foxy. We've got an Evil Fox. But like I've said, I'm like any other human being, I get bored quick, and that's the thing, is I'm not bored with this game. I love this game. They're always giving me something else to work with, and even though it's not much better than a gambling simulator, I feel that compulsive need to level up my guys, and it's something, I love and I'm passionate about. But I need other things, I'm not like those Minecraft guys who could just sit there and play Minecraft all day long. Or the League of Legends dudes. This is not... I'm not going to be a pro, Why did it... I hate it when it does that. I'm not going to be a pro WWE Champions guy playing on circuits and stuff like that, I'm, Barrett. Go with Barrett. I've heard Mark sucks. Barrett's pretty damn good for a powerhouse. It's not like I'm going to be sitting here doing this professionally on tours and drinking Monster Energy drinks while I'm playing it. No, this is a pastime, and granted, yes, I've only started to finally actually make some money on my channel, but this is not nowhere. I'm not making nowhere near money where would be even considered a second job, I live in Southern California. For me, a second job would be anything that I, would make, $160 a week, $320, $640. I would have to make $650 a month doing this to qualify it as a second job. I am not making that much at all. I'm about 6,000% lower than that. They are, and I wish, I wish I had some coding experience, because there's no better way to take advantage of it. Yeah, see, and I'm not saying C-S-E-E, I'm saying C-S-I, C-A-M. You have 1 3-star? Okay, I would kill for a 3-star. Yeah, granted, I've got 5 2-star golds, but I'd still need a 3-star, man. I mean, if you look at all my 2-star golds, too, most of them have evolved. What? I've got 2? What do I have? Manage. No, that's not what I meant. Replace. So yeah, I've got 3 full-blown and 2, halfers. So, and that's the thing is, like, yeah, I got these 3 2-star celebrities. I've also got these halfas. I got halfas, which, sucks because they're not as powerful as full-blowns. No, I'm not doing a pack opening. I don't have any money. But yeah, so like I was saying, the Titan Souls video is not required viewing by any means, but it does have interesting moments if you can find them. Mostly 2 of them. The rest of them all sucked. A lot of uber concentrating and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm hoping to be back on with Shadow Wars tomorrow. And of course, we'll always be doing this. Hey, Mahmood, and where? Oh, what did he do? He messed me up. No! Oh, right, I don't need a 3-star this. Boom. Well, here's the good part. I did get a new creature. I got a Eustace. So, 3-star. Yeah. So. And I was finally able to take my Druil up to full-blown 2-star. So, I'm getting there. It's just I need to open up some... I need to open up some more... I need to use some more obsidian to get some more. The cool part, at least with that game, is that every, 2 days? Roughly every 2.5 days, they'll give you a freebie, Which is more than I could say for this game. Yeah, but he's a bad A werewolf. Mike, come on, you can say ass. That's at least advertiser friendly. Not after some of the stuff I said in the last video. I think I dropped a couple F-bombs. Mike, nobody cares. Advertisers care. If I ever want to do this full-time. Mike, there's no way you'll ever do this full-time. You will die at Walgreens. Yeah. I mean, he's right. He's right. Adds an end of, or adds a pre-match, stat bonus. So, Mark, you are not talking about this game at the moment. No, I'm not. Okay, and it's only fair because there's a lot of times where you guys will start getting on champions, and I have to talk about that in other games. So you will have to deal, right? Me and Daniel are talking about Shadow Wars. If you have any questions about that after the game, you can go check it out. I have 3 videos up, and I'd like you to join my syndicate if you want to play it. But, in the meantime, we are going to go on with the Intercontinental Champion Tour. Oh, wow. These are some old school guys. Well, we can go a little lower level. Let's pull out the Harper. Yeah, well, sorry, excuse me. Yeah, we'll see where the night takes us, okay? Where are we already? 24 minutes? So we'll see where the night takes us. Gotta be up fairly early for a doctor's appointment. That's why I may not be... I don't know what I'm going to do for the afternoon yet. At some point, I gotta eventually call my apartment super over to... I gotta freaking... what do you call it? Got a small leak in my ceiling. It's always fun. Boom, cut it. Alright, who's next? Ooh, no, wait, no, I've got the advantage. That's the problem with powerhouses, man. It's like I'm sitting here just trying to play around, and he ends up killing him before I can get any of my damn moves off because it takes so long to build them up. It's like powerhouses are only really effective if they're way up there, you know? Like, health-wise, you know? Because the only way you're going to be really effective is you got to be fighting somebody of greater health to utilize the moves properly. Mike knows his colors. Oh no! Oh no! It's so macho! Oh yeah! Well, you have to remember, guys, that my Champions videos are my residual earners, okay? They're the ones who are pulling in the views. But granted, they only, you know, what am I trying to say here? The Champions videos, what you guys watch is still a lot. But, you know, that's the thing. Depending on the night, I pull in anywhere between, 75 to 120 views on the straightaway, just from the stream itself. By the time I wake up in the morning, there's about 200, maybe 300 views on a Champions video, and it's almost guaranteed. So, and that's fine. You know, that's the thing. You don't have to be a fan of the game itself to watch. That's what a lot of people, you know, that's almost what Let's Plays are for. They're to live vicariously in a situation where you may not be able to access that game, you know? Hell, before I got my PS4, there was no way I was ever going to play The Last of Us. That's why I watch PewDiePie play it, you know? It's why I watch certain people play certain games. It's because I'm probably never going to play it myself, you know? No. You know what? I will tell you this. One of the best free-to-play games I've ever come across, straight up, is Hearthstone. And, you know, that's the thing, is, like, you can say whatever you want about it, but damn, that is one of the best free-to-plays because it legitimately is free-to-play. Yes, you grind your ass off, but you don't have to spend a damn cent in it. Now, granted, I haven't played it since some of the recent updates, so I have no idea. But yeah, when I played it, you could unlock all the expansions through the in-game currency, which you could earn through grinding your butt off. And I feel like that's how all games should be. Well, thank you, I appreciate that, but his numbers say different. 40 hours. 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. Wednesdays through Sundays. Which is why, you know, that's like part of the reason I was able to do such a long stream this afternoon, was because I'm off, you know. Oh, I should have gone for the fiber. Shoot. Cool. I've heard house shows are actually better than the tapings. Peace, Shredder. Leave a like on your way out if you don't mind. Thanks, bud. You have a good one. Alrighty. Was that the last guy? Or no, there's one more. Rick Rude we gotta do. House show is how the WWE works is you have what's called TV tapings. That's Raw, SmackDown. It's where you get the the real big camera setups, and they do the storylines, and that's where the main stuff happens. You have pay-per-views, obviously. That's where the big arenas are sold out and everything, and everything streams to the network. But house shows is a secondary source of revenue, where what they do is the shows will go to smaller towns and smaller venues, nothing too small, but moderate size, and then they'll just kind of wrestle each other for no real storyline consequences or anything else. If a title match is on the line, the person who has the title will probably retain, 99 out of 100 times. Hell, it's more like 999 out of 1,000 times. Occasionally, a house show taping, a house show does change title, but essentially it's just a show to go to. It's a throwaway. Yes, kind of like a dark match. But the reason they're so fun is because the wrestlers get to play around with different moves. They get to test things out before they hit TV. They get to do setups that you normally wouldn't see and stuff like that, because the storyline circumstances don't make sense at the time. They just generally have a more fun atmosphere because they're not. Mostly because they're not stuck to a script, It's not so... There's no cameras on, so there's nothing to worry about. It's... A lot of the wrestlers actually prefer house shows to tapings. What do we got here? Oh, man. Weak rewards in the beginning. I hate that. Let's whip out our Triple H. Yeah, technically I wouldn't call it a practice show. I mean, yes, they do practice stuff. But, yeah, like Daniel says, it's more freestyle, They don't have to stick to such a strong script, They're able to play around to make the match more, well, like a match, But the problem is, as fun as house shows are, I've always felt it is a problem. Yes, they are. The problem with house shows, oh, gosh darn it. The problem with house shows is because they're running house shows on top of tapings and everything else. That's why these guys are wrestling so much throughout the year. You always hear that they're on the road for, 250 days out of the year, wrestling almost every night. Well, it's true, because they have to run the house shows because it's a huge revenue source. The problem is that leads to a huge degree of fatigue, which indeed causes injuries. And I feel like, for a company like the WWE, who's, as big as they are, at this point... What? Oh, right, I'm not paying attention. I'll take that, I guess. You would think that a company as big as the WWE wouldn't need the extra revenue that house shows produce, but apparently it must be amazing for them to, warrant having to do them and put their wrestlers at risk of injury, Yes. Oh, I hated that decision to move Raw to 3 hours. Because you know what was always fun? And I think that's an awesome aspect of familiarity, that it's a more intimate setting. It is good. I'm not saying that the concept of house shows is bad. I'm saying how many they run, and the fact that they run their roster ragged to the point where they end up injuring themselves. I mean, look at it. Look at Seth's injury. They were touring in, I think they were doing the European tour. And and that's where he tore his knee with the match with Kane. And, put him on the shelf. Had he not been at a house show doing a house show, he probably would have been fine. Never would have happened. Most of the injuries, how often do you actually see anybody get injured on TV? Not very often. What do you see? You see it online. This guy injured at house show. This guy injured at house show. This girl injured at house show. Emma got an injury at a house show. That's where Dash Wilder got his freaking jaw injury recently. They all happen at these house shows that they honestly shouldn't be running because they don't need to. They don't need to. You're already on top, Vince. You're already on top. You wouldn't need the extra money from house shows if you could just pull scripts together properly and give storylines that actually pay out. And that's the thing. I mean, that's, in truth, that's not fair either. I don't expect John Cena or Brock Lesnar to show up at house shows, okay? But your house show's not going to be great if it's just an episode of Main Event, You got to have a decent mix of talent. But if that's the thing. We sit here and we go, if they were smart, they would run this feud and make all the money in the world, and they won't ever do it, Exactly. That's why Punk's debut in MMA, took forever, because he got injured a couple of times during training. Had to have surgery at one point. But and that's the thing, it's, if I'm not mistaken, I don't believe any wrestlers get hurt as often as WWE wrestlers do, because even though they are working multiple shows, they work, smaller crowds and stuff like that, they are not working every single day, But granted, that's the whole reason. Yes, the WWE expects a lot of pay out of you because they are paying you way more, But it's also not fair that the WWE has all the wrestlers, labeled as independent contractors, so they don't have to give them health benefits. So when they do get hurt, everything comes out of their pocket. I mean, that's the thing. They do send them to the best doctors. And I think they cover to a degree. But there's a lot of it that they don't cover because, well, they force them all to have their own health insurance. Well, here's the problem with health insurance, in case you weren't aware. They do use your profession to determine your rates in some cases. So, me as a retail worker, I'm going to have lower rates than somebody like a, deep sea diver cable installer. Okay, it's going to be different rates. So, professional wrestler, yeah, gives you kind of high premiums as far as health insurance goes. It sucks because we know it's not fair how they treat them, They should treat them considerably better, and they don't. Because these guys, again, are putting their bodies on the line for our entertainment, our enjoyment. What they do, you're not supposed to be doing as a human being. That is the fact of the matter. And we sit here and we sit here and get mad because they don't bleed anymore, you know? It's like, how barbaric, how savage have we become? Exactly. It's like, thank God Seth was way up there at the top of the, ladder with the WWE Championship when he got hurt. Because who knows how much he had to pay out for that, you know? But again, that's all, the truth is, I don't have all the hard data in front of me. I don't know. The company might have covered a good chunk of it. They may have covered all of it. I don't know. I know they sent him to the best doctors. But the thing is, just because they sent you to the best doctors doesn't mean they're paying for the best doctors, I don't know. I don't. But I'm going off what I've, heard about the business. I guess an overgeneralization of what I've heard about the business. Because, again, there are positives, to a degree. Let's go Taker. But yeah, when it's the one place where you get hurt unless you can't finish it, like, unless you're dead, can't finish it, you're expected to finish it, And any job, like, that's the thing, my job, if I come in and, get my, by accident, get my hand smashed on something, they're not going to expect me to finish my day off, They're going to say, well, Mike, go home. If you need to see a doctor, see a doctor. Yes, you pay for insurance through the company, but it's not a whole lot. You don't pay a lot. I pay maybe $10 a check for health, dental, and vision, I just got a year's worth of contacts and the exam for $20. I think I paid $3 a check for freaking, eye care. Well, it's also because, keep in mind, that UFC still works off the pay-per-view system, which actually is quite lucrative. And see, they've got the right idea, because it was the same idea that WWE had a long time ago. It was, you give out a pay-per-view every once in a while, make it special, make it something that people want to buy, make it something that people can afford, to save up for, that they can afford to throw down. What is a UFC pay-per-view run these days? What? I know the WWE pay-per-views before we went to the network were running about $45 a piece or something like that. They got ridiculous. But that's the thing, is like, when you're doing, when you're asking at the time for $30, $35 a month, sometimes twice a month, that's the thing. Yeah, $70 for a pay-per-view, that's fine, because they're only running them, once every 3 months or something like that? 4 months? I could build up $70 in 4 months. So yeah, you get more people on it because it's a bigger fight. It's got a feel to it. When you do something every damn month and you recycle every storyline, it becomes, this blur that that's why at this rate the network is the best value, because it's $10 a month. Okay, that's the thing. It's like, did they? Well, before, but still, also, it just pulls in a different group of people. I mean, that's why they can afford to pay them as much, That's the thing. The advertisers, they'll go in on it, but, Part of the reason they're still making as much money, though, is because the WWE went the stupidest route. The stupidest route. See, the WWE became a publicly traded company, all right? That means they have shareholders and you know, stock prices to worry about. So that way, they have to keep advertisers placated. And, of course, like YouTube, advertisers don't want to be associated with anything too bad. So it gets to a point where now you got to make it family friendly. Okay, well, you know what? UFC's not a publicly traded company. So guess what? You get advertisers for whatever you want as long as they're going to get their cut. They know people are going to watch it. Just the whole situation frustrates me. For Vince being this genius businessman that he's been touted as, sometimes he just makes the stupidest damn decisions. Like, first off, keeping Kevin Dunn around, all right? Ugh, I hate Kevin Dunn. From everything I've heard about the man, I absolutely despise him. He's one of the few people in this world that I've never met, but I hope gets hit by a car. He's just the worst. Okay. Let's see. What do I have anything left in the road that I can actually still accomplish? Did I ever finish this? Yeah, we finished this. Okay, we can start here, I guess. We'll do a little bit of the road. How many do I have? 8? Wow. My tirade must have just turned everybody off. Mike, that's the kind of stuff you should have saved for a podcast or something. You know most of your audience is kids, Mike, alright? And what they really want to see is you making the funny voice while you break the gems and have the wrestlers fight each other, okay? They don't want to talk about the nuances of health insurance and why wrestlers should have unionized at some point. But hey, that's what happens when you get a 30-year-old talking about wrestling, alright? This is just what happens. I'm actually kind of glad I'm not doing this tomorrow. This is why I have to take a break from this game every once in a while. Because this is where I get to. This is where I get to when I do this too long, you know? And that's the thing. It's like, honestly, too, if you're talking to me, man, I'm not even a UFC fan. Like, I don't like boxing. I don't like really any other sport, you know? I don't like football. I don't like baseball. I don't like hockey. I don't like soccer. I don't like UFC, and I don't like boxing. Actually, I'm fairly convinced that every other sport in the world is also fixed. Wrestling just got found out. I mean, really, if you want to look at it, too, if you want to put some things in perspective, there are movies that The Rock couldn't do, because the insurance companies would not insure him while he was actively wrestling with the WWE again. I think he was supposed to have one more match or something like that. I think that was the whole thing with Brock. He was supposed to have a match with Brock, but the movie he was doing said, if you go do this match, we will not insure you. He said, I guess I'm passing. Ow. That's my pain. 7. Wow, my tirade has just driven everybody away. Get your smart fans here, buds. This is where the big boys play, all right? I guess I'm in a mood today, I guess. I guess that would be the best qualifier, you know. Just in a little bit of a mood. Oh, let's see if we can't get that victory loop. Let's go with the Taker Goldust combo. What do they get? Ooh, tag counter reduced. I do get the advantage though, so what, 25 plus 10%? I might be able to beat Goldust before he can get tagged out. Fingers crossed. This is my life. Okay, we're not dead in the water yet. No, that is not what I wanted! Oh, come on! Great. Just great. You are just not going to let me have it, are you? I can never have nice things with you, game, can I? Can I? Oh, if that doesn't do it, I don't know what will. Don't worry, I expected that. Who am I even talking to? I've got 8 of you. Don't worry. You all know don't worry. Who's even here? Besides Daniel and War Dragon. I mean, honestly, I don't expect poop face after everything we went through this afternoon, so... There we go. Cut it. Yeah. I think I'm going to be calling it here soon. I'm getting a little tired. Hey, Logan. Yes, I remember Mike Knox. Isn't he in TNA? Or, I'm sorry, Impact Wrestling. What is up here? Another victory loot and a gold star. Okay, yeah. That's it. I'm calling it. No, I don't. I just never went back to finish anything up. Alright. Let's open up their loots. Okay. And, yep. Gotta love them coins. Alright. Fingers crossed on some good victory loot here, guys. Need some good ones. Alright, I'll take a Neville Comet. Yeah, but I've been at Walgreens for 7 years now, so... damn. It'll be 8 years in August. 8 years I've been at that job. I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of it. I want to literally do anything else. My next goal is to start getting certifications in computer repair. Because I can put together a computer back and forth, hands down, easy day. But yeah. That's it. That's it for tonight. Where did we end at? 10? Okay. That's it. I'm a shift lead, but that's as high as I'm going to go because I don't drive. I live within walking distance of the store. And if I move up to an assistant manager position or anything higher, they can move me to any store within 50 miles of my house. That becomes a problem. Yeah, at any time, too. They can just, whenever, they're like, yeah, we need you at this store. I don't really have a way to get to that store. Well, you better find a way to get that store, or, yeah. Yeah, that's how it works. So, yep. It's why I'm moving, too. I can't do Southern California anymore. I need a cheaper place. I need to look into start buying a house. And I can't afford the 6 digits out here. I need to move somewhere where it's a little cheaper. I can't be paying damn near $1,200 a month in rent anymore. I can't do it. You guys wonder, I'll tell you right now, if I move, I could start pumping $300 a damn month into this game because I would have so much extra money. Oh, God. We'll see where we are in a year, though. Alright, guys. So, as always, if you like what I'm doing, leave a like. If you don't, leave a like, share, subscribe, join the collective. Don't forget to press the little bell next to the subscribe button so you know when I'm live like this. Also, don't forget to, tune in. Seeing as, yeah. Daniel, we're looking at either Missouri, Illinois area because I got family out there, but if that doesn't end up panning out, maybe up north to Oregon, Washington. So, alright guys, I'm gonna get some sleep. Hopefully I'll see you in the afternoon, but if I don't, at the very least, me and Caleb will probably do some Borderlands in the evening, and then, actually, we might do some Shadow Wars tomorrow night since I'm not doing this. So, alright, peace guys. Mike out.